Hey everybody, Johnny Good here. Good morning greetings. Actually, good afternoon greetings. Local time here, it is 12:22. We are located somewhere west of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Temperature is up to 89 degrees, as you can see. Albuquerque weather has always been phenomenal, right? So, yep. All right, what else is there? Today is Saturday, July 25th, 2015. We are down to 8 hours and 55 minutes remaining to drive. I'm a little bit excited to meeting Brian LaForge over there in Santa Rosa, New Mexico at the TA. I hope we can meet up. I choose Santa Rosa because I need to do a 30-minute break anyway, so might as well do it over there. But anyway, for now, thank you for watching with me. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Once again, I'd like to say hello and greetings to Lucas Harrell and BJ Locke. BJ, I had a really nice conversation with you, and somehow BJ keep praying that the Lord will bring you to fellowship with his believers, and nothing more gratifying than to be with your own. Albuquerque. Greetings from Albuquerque. Greetings from Albuquerque. We better get over. This is exit only. There's just something mystical about Albuquerque. I don't know. I just kind of like this town here. I like their overpasses. I like the name of the town. I think it's pretty cool. Hey, looks like we got we got a possible candidate for an interview. Let's call Bob.
Hello?
Hello, Bob.
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey, Johnny Be Good here. Good afternoon. Where are you?
I am in Ripon, Wisconsin.
Ripon, Wisconsin. Oh boy, we're neighbors.
Yep.
I've been through Ripon so many times. So,
Hey, I love your videos.
well, thank you. It's honestly, I don't think I disagree with you though, but I'm not gonna argue with that.
Yeah.
So, Bob, Ripon, Wisconsin. How long have you lived in Ripon?
I grew up there.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Now you still live in Ripon?
yes, I do.
All right. By the way, you're on YouTube.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I used to take and farm, and that I grew up on the farm and that with my folks and that, and then I farmed 10 years with my mom, and she wanted to retire. I wanted to take over, and the bank wouldn't take and borrow me the money, so I ended up having to get out of the farming and stuff. So.
Oh, okay. Now I think you did love farming.
Oh yes, yeah. I loved it. You know, working with the cattle and in the crops and stuff. You know, it was a different life. You know, and stuff. But you know, that's the way it goes. You know, things change.
Now you were the dairy part of cattle.
Yeah, we raised the dairy cows. We milked about 60 to 70 cows, and then we also had beef cattle and that too that we raised from little on and stuff. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it that you do now, Bob?
Well, believe it or not, I drive taxi cab.
Okay, around Ripon?
In Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac, okay.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get out and try and get back into trucking and stuff. After we got out of farming, I drove garbage truck for about 4 years, and then after that, then I went and worked at the cheese factory down in Waupun. It used to be called Alto Dairy. Now it's Saputo.
Yep.
And then from there I worked over in Berlin at Magnum Products, building light towers and generators over there. I worked in the fab department there. And then back in 2009, and when they took and had the recession with the big layoffs and everything and this and that, I ended up getting a bunch of odd jobs of doing this and that, and then I ended up I got this taxi driving thing I've been doing for about 3.5 years now.
Now you like that job?
It's a job. Let me put it that way. It's interesting. I mean, I meet a lot of nice people and everything, and that. And then there's the ones that you take and we just soon take and not even have to bother with. But you know, God gives them to me for a reason.
Can't get there fast enough, right?
That's right. Yeah. So
do you still
I listen to the radio station KLove, and believe it or not, I get a lot of comments on that from the people that I take and give rides to and stuff. And I'm about the only one that takes and really has that station on in the taxi cab, and people just take and soak in right to that radio station. They don't want me to take and talk or anything. You say, turn it up a little bit. So you know, you get those types that take and don't want to take and talk. They just want to listen to that music, you know, and which is good, you know.
You know, you should do your own YouTube video, a taxi, a taxi cab video. I mean, that would be interesting, I think.
Well, my boss wouldn't allow it. That's
No?
the bad thing. No, they won't. So, but yeah. So I'm looking into getting back into driving truck and stuff. So
Now, you still have your Class A?
I got all my A, B, C, and D, and then this winter I took and got into I went and did my tanker endorsement on and stuff too. So, but the company that I wanted to take and get hooked into wouldn't hire me on because they said I had too many accidents and stuff with the taxi company. Because I get one more accident than with them, and I'm out the door anyway. So, but I was hoping that they can get on with them because my boy. My oldest one, he's driving semi now for a company that takes and transports whey and stuff here in Wisconsin and over into Minnesota and once in a while in Nebraska and Illinois and stuff. So,
I see.
But,
Now, Bob, how old are you? If you don't mind.
I am going to be here in September 52.
52. Oh, you're still a young boy.
Yeah. My father-in-law, he used to take and drive for CRT, and then he went in and started driving for Interstate, and then he ended up passing away and stuff. He had cancer, and he didn't want to do any treatment or anything, so he went quite fast and that. So, yeah.
You know,
he drove all his life. He drove all his life pretty much semi.
I've often wondered about that, Bob. You know, I contemplated about what if I get cancer? Would I go through the treatment? Would I go through all the horrible pain of, the radiation, chemo radiation, or just I wouldn't know. I really don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I just lost a sister here May 1st. And she never smoked a day in her life or anything, but she had lung and brain cancer. And pretty much the last 10 weeks, she had suffered a stroke in that, and then she passed away 10 weeks after that. But, she was married for 29 years, 57 years old, and worked her tail off and everything and stuff. So, I say the same thing. I take and see a lot of people taking and suffering that go to dialysis or, cancer treatments and this and that. I would not take and want to go through all that pain and agony and misery and everything because, why be sick and misery at the end of your life when you can just take and, enjoy it what you can and, just take and tell the doc, hey, give me all the pain meds and this and that and let me check out, And
this is your sister we're talking about?
Yeah.
Sorry that you lost there. I
got two sisters left.
I think most cancer survivors, their lifespan after the treatment is really not all that long.
No. So,
and the the finance strain and drain of your family is beyond belief. It's just
like I said, why be sick and misery, through all those treatments and everything, That's the way I see it. Get things in order, get your will made and all this and that. And, as long as you got that and, you know the good Lord up there and that. And
that's the very basic thing you got to do is, you got to settle your debt with the Lord. Otherwise, you better you better settle your debt with the Lord, or otherwise you better stay here as long as you can, because this is as best as it's gonna get. You know, the worst is yet to come for those who are not in Christ.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
So how are things going with you? I mean, how's the weather up there right now?
Oh, it's like 85 out here right now, and hot and sweaty.
It's 90 degrees here in Albuquerque, and it's dry, no humidity at all.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever come across or taken anyone to Osborne Trucking in Fond du Lac? There's a truck company there in Fond du Lac. I think their truck and trailer are colored orange, black and orange.
No,
I think it is.
I know. Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. Yeah.
They got some really fancy trucks too.
Oh yeah.
So, any bratwurst today?
No, I was thinking about going and finding a brat stand somewhere, but it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. You know, a little after.
I try to convey to people around on YouTube what brats is to us, and I don't think I can ever convey
It's a Wisconsin thing. It's a Wisconsin thing. You know that.
Yeah. I don't think that I can ever fully, convey that to them to what it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a Wisconsin thing, you know, just like the cheese.
Cheese, sausage, beer, and that's right. So, are you located at home, or are you in?
Yeah, I'm right at home right now. I'm right downtown in the middle of about a block and a half away from the Ripon College.
Hey, tell me about that Ripon College. I suppose I heard that's one of the best colleges there is in Wisconsin or in the Midwest. Is that true?
Yep, it is, and it's a very private college too.
How come it's not that well known? I mean, not too many people know about it.
I really don't know, and they don't really offer a lot that I know of. You know, it's been around since way back in the early, almost the late 1800s and that. I mean, it's one of the first colleges that's ever really transpired in that. So, but it's a nice college, and they got right around a little over 1,000 students there. But they got, room for a lot more than that there.
Yeah, I remember, I don't know who I heard it from, but yeah, supposedly Ripon College is one of the best in the country, or at least in Wisconsin, so.
Yeah. So, but the other big thing that we got here is we got the Squeak Clean Washer factory, and then it won't be long when we can't say it, but cookie factory, and then we got Smuckers with jams and jellies, and then we got the Crisp and Pickle factory too.
Oh, really?
That's what we got.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we got here in town for industry.
I see.
Big ones anyway. Big ones. So.
Now, back to the college. Is that a Christian-based college?
That one is not.
It's not. Okay.
No. So, yeah, but it's got it's arts and that. I don't really know a lot about the college and that. They do have their own football team, basketball team, and stuff like that. And I know they take and do a lot with the arts and that.
I see. Now, where's the wife? Is the wife still in the picture?
Mine? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she just got home here. I don't know where she was. I took the dog to the dog park or something.
Okay.
But, yeah, we've been married be this year 27 years.
So congratulations.
So, yeah. So
Now,
this coming weekend we're going to be on vacation. We're going up to Rice Lake, Cumberland area.
Okay.
Because she's from up that way.
Well, I hope I could swing by your neck of the woods sometimes.
Yeah. Or maybe I can.
Who does your son work drive for?
Course Company. Course Transport.
Course?
Yeah. KORTA. Course Transport.
Where are they at?
Cedarburg, Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. That's not too far from my house.
Yeah.
That's not far from Sheboygan. Yep.
Yeah. Reedsburg area. That's down near Baraboo, down in there.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So, what else is going on with in the household? Any good news? Bad news?
Nothing really. Nothing really. We're just taking her kind of easy today with all the heat and stuff, staying in the shade.
Oh, Bob, I was watching this video last night on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I don't know where that was, but supposedly you can grill in your property as long as your smoke doesn't get into the neighbor's property. Then it's illegal.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that before?
No, never heard of that one.
And I'm thinking, okay, try that in Wisconsin.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, what an oxymoron law that is. I mean, you can grill in your property as long as the smoke doesn't get into the other neighbors, and if they complain, you have to shut it down. Like, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're living in some interesting time, I tell you. People are going bananas, man. They're digging up the dead from hundreds of years ago. You know, it's just burning flags and holy smokies.
Yeah. So.
Now, what does your wife do for a living? If you don't mind.
She's a nurse's aide.
Oh,
she works for the assisted living in that facility.
Same as my wife.
Take care.
Yeah, my wife does too.
Yeah.
It's funny.
She likes it.
It's funny because the other day my wife came home and she was very upset, and I said, "What's wrong with you?" It says, "I had a bad day at work today." I said, "Why?" Because my resident wanted my scrub. She wanted me to take my scrub off because she liked it really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
It's funny sometimes those elderly folks at a nursing home when dementia or Alzheimer. It's funny. She has a resident that every time my wife goes home from work, she damn near cries because she doesn't want my wife to go home.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I told my wife, I said, don't ever take me to a nursing home. If you want, take me out to the backyard and just shoot me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, any words of wisdom there, Bob?
Not right off.
So now that are you still endeavoring to get your truck driving career? Are you still pursuing that?
Oh yeah. I got. I'm looking into it and stuff. I was just wondering if your company that you drive for, if they're hiring and that.
Oh, they're always hiring. They are always hiring.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how strict they are as far as records. I think that, of course, no DUIs and
Right.
I think felonies, they're pretty lenient on it. I think it's like 8 to 10 years.
Uh-huh.
So, anything older than that, they don't care. Right?
Right, yeah.
But
So,
give Shannon or Ona or Mark Thielens a call at recruiting, and they'll set you up, man. They're really nice people.
yeah. Yeah, the way I was sounding on some of those videos and stuff that you were talking with, and that sounds like a good company to work for, family orientated and stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what I'm looking for.
One of these days, if I get up to the yard, I'm gonna talk to Mark or Shannon if they're willing to do somewhat of a video interview. I'd like to pick their brains to what they require on a driver before it comes to the yard. That way, there's no wasted time, last requirement and all that stuff. And
right, yeah.
So I don't know if they would be willing to do that, but they are aware that I do video on YouTube, and they don't seem to mind it, I guess. So
yeah,
if they're willing to go this far, maybe I'm hoping they'll be willing to go a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, this thing where my boy is working for, he's looking for a different company because he's not allowed to take his dog with him. And it's a union company and stuff like that. But he works a lot with, the dairy end of it, the dairy end of it with, and I can understand that part of it. But yeah, if the dog stays inside the tractor and, in the tractor, it still shouldn't be a problem, but they still seem to have an issue with it. If you want to take your own dog with you, they should be allowed, but they don't.
Yeah. Well, Well is very pet oriented. They're a very pet friendly company. The only thing is that they require a significant amount of deposit, and I could understand that. I mean, can you, as a company, are you going to give this brand new truck to somebody and have them, not all pets are house trained and they chew up the seats and but and besides, my dog or Tampers he's not really a truck dog. He's a house pet.
Right, yeah. Well, I think the biggest problem is why they won't let him, because he's got what they call a Great Dane.
Oh, yeah,
that's the only downfall that I can see of it.
That's a pretty big dog. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we can watch him while he's gone all week and stuff, and he's a very emotional and affectionate dog and stuff. And he's only a couple years old yet, and stuff, but he's just got a hard time understanding that, the master, you got to be out doing something to earn a living, and stuff, and just having a hard time. So
yeah, dogs are. I never realized before Tampers that dogs are so emotional and so attached, and they are just incredible.
Yeah.
Well, Bob, thank you. Go ahead.
They know right from wrong, them dogs. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So,
any last words there, Bob?
No, not right off. So I'm gonna take and check that out. So check the company out and hope to get signed on with them.
All right, give them a call. So again, Bob, thank you for calling, and say hello to the family, and make sure to talk to Mark or Shannon or Ona. So those are on a recruiter. All right, Bob, you take care.
Yep, thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Thank God today. All right. Peace.
Yep.
Bye.
Peace. Bye.
All right, Bob. Thank you again. And boy, that conversation kind of got interesting. A little bit too long, but oh well. All right, we'll catch you guys later. We are climbing up here near Moriarty, New Mexico. All right, peace.